So for a long time, I loved going to Zumba class. When I lived in Los Angeles and I went to the YMCA, that was my gym of choice, I would go to Zumba class with all these awesome women. There was this woman that I loved in my Zumba class because there were all these women, you know, the classes were so packed, like there was no room barely to even move on some days. But there was this woman who everyone would be in step to the music, like 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, and like doing all the moves together, whatever moves, I don't even know what moves I was just doing, but doing all the moves together. And this woman was like dancing to the music, but off in her own little world. I mean, she was just, you know, we were going left, she was going right, she was spinning around, we were going up and down, like just doing her own thing, and didn't care that everyone else was doing something different, but she was just doing her own thing. And I love that example, and I like, since I like saw her and would see her in my class, I put her example kind of tucked away in my heart, because so often I feel like if you're gonna be a Christian woman who lives a life of faith or pursues virtue or doesn't live like everyone else, a lot of times you're gonna feel like this lady. I named her Alice in my head. I don't know what her name was, but to me she's Alice. So we're gonna feel like Alice some of the time or a lot of the time, because a lot of times if you are trying to choose good for yourself, live your faith, you're gonna feel like everyone's doing one thing and you're doing a completely different thing. This might be some of the time, this might be a lot of the time. You're gonna feel like when everyone's going left, you might be going right, or when everyone's spinning around, you're going up and down. You're going to feel like Alice. You will feel out of sync with the way other young people are living. That's just a fact of the matter. But like, the more I thought about her and the more I watched her and saw what she was doing, the more my respect for Alice grew, because it was so apparent that she didn't care what anyone else thought of her dance moves or the fact that she wasn't in line with everyone else. She was just doing her own thing, completely confident in that, and she didn't care what anyone else was doing or thinking. We can learn so much from her example, because she was doing, without thinking about what anyone else was thinking, she was doing what made her happy and what like gave her the most fulfillment in that Zumba class. Like, she was doing it. And in life we can do the same thing. Choose the things that are going to make us the most happy and do those things, even though a lot of times it's going to feel like you're out of sync with other people. You're marching to the beat of your own drum, and that's a really important thing to do in a walk with faith or pursuing virtue. Alice danced the way that she wanted to, because that was who she is. And I just wanted to encourage you today to live the way you want to. Live out your faith without worrying about what anyone else thinks. Have the courage to do what you know is best for you, not what everyone else seems to be doing. You can march to the beat of your own drum, unashamed that you are out of sync with what everyone else is doing, but happy that you are on the road marching to the beat of the drummer that you want to be dancing to. And never be afraid to stand for your own convictions and do your own dance, and let other people be amazed by you and respect the fact that you don't need to be doing what everyone else is doing. You can march to the beat of your own drummer. Cool drum, huh? That's all for today. I will talk to you soon.